Good morning, everybody. I have been gone for a while, just because of holiday stuff and Thanksgiving and all that fun stuff. But I'm back, ready to play more Star Wars, which I have not played at all. I've been when I am playing a game at home on my own time, I'm playing Death Stranding, which I'm really getting into. Well, I mean, I was already into it, but I'm happy to be able to go back to it now. So I'm kind of like saving Fallen Order for streaming. That's cool. Look at that.
You see the Star Destroyer? It's a Venator.
There could be useful intel inside.
I'll try to find a way to it.
Can I feel like I've been seeing people talking about this. And that uh-oh, my tweet's not going through. Hold on. Very important stuff here, I gotta tweet. Well, at least I can make the sequence or the scene look nice. Let's see. Tweet. Tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. There we go. Okay. Good morning, Dr. Big 13. Should I go over there and fight these things? Looks like there's something over here. What's that? What's that? Oh, I did this last time. How was your weekend? It was good.
The villagers built this memorial to the clones of the
Celebrated my
Venator.
wife's birthday. We went and
If only they knew the truth.
rented a private karaoke room, which was a lot of fun. Which was something I didn't even know like existed here in Minnesota, but apparently there's a few places you can do it. So that was cool. Oh. So can I counter him? Oh, it didn't work. Hey, Rock Party. Good morning. I feel like that went poorly. Like, I didn't lose any health or anything, but it just was, like, not great. Anything I can do over here? Cat's meowing at me. Alright. So I put up a poll on Twitter. The thing I needed to tweet was, I'm totally game to just keep playing Fallen Order. Like, I'll stream the whole thing. I got other stuff to play, and it's, like, nice to make Fallen Order, like, my streaming game, so to speak. Can I go down there? Maybe I have to learn to swim, I guess. Oh, wait, was that it? Okay. But I was thinking of, playing through Shadows of the Empire. Because I think that'd be random and cool. There we go. Way more satisfying. Oh, there's its hand. Radio call. Why is that? Do I need to be looking at something? Where did that prompt go? Oh, he doesn't like it. Not a fan, he says. Not a fan. Also, I think people aren't really watching me play Fallen Order because they don't want spoilers, which I totally get.
Hey, Grease. You busy?
Well, I was trying to watch the... No, I'm not busy. Never busy. So, you need something?
I'm standing next to two crashed ships. Looks like you weren't the only pilot who had trouble with the wind here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're just realizing that? Where have you been? I mean, it doesn't get better than me.
Yeah, okay. All I wanted to say was thanks.
You're welcome. kid. But I gotta go. I got a thing, so gotta see ya.
Well, that was a weird conversation. This area is big. I feel like I need to, like I'm missing stuff, you know? Ouch! Get out of there, get out of there! Ah! I was rolling! Emergent says, I can't forget... Emergent OS says, I can't forget Leo's joke. Vince Sampella better tie his shoes, or he will be Jedi fallen over. Dr. Big 13, have you died in Death Stranding yet, Kyle? You know, you have that intro sequence where you die, where it kind of shows you how to die. And then I have died once since then. Actually, yesterday for the first time, which I'm probably like, you know, I don't know, 20 hours in, or give or take, something like that. Maybe a little less than that. Maybe closer to like 15. And I died for the first time. When, you know, like the first legitimate time. Ouch! Man, I feel like I did a lot better last time. I mean, I know I did a lot better last time. I had more health, so. Do I see white paint there? So I just can't swim underwater? Is that a Jedi ability I have to unlock or anything? If you die again without spoiling anything, there is a very weird way to load past your saves. Huh, I don't know what that means, but to explain it anymore might be a spoiler. Talking about Death Stranding. So we gotta fight the big blue guy again. Oh man, you already saw me? Jeez. Last time I got to sneak up on him at least.
Stim, now.
Oh. I almost forgot where the stim button was. Do I need to make that call again? Just to... I gotta fight these guys again though, huh? Oh, jeez. Sometimes, man,
Now.
it's surprising like how much damage you take sometimes. That didn't do anything? Jeez. Yeah, it's like that thing where it's like if you get surrounded, you get screwed. You don't get screwed, but no, there's my boy.
Moving out.
Moving out. Got two. Dang it.
Stim, here.
Okay, got way too... Jeez. Am I even hitting him when I do that? I don't even know if I'm hitting him when I'm doing the sort of... The zippity-doo-dah. Embarrassing. Slice it. So I've had a bunch of those now that I go back and get now.
Did you find something, BD1?
Ooh, BD1 skin. That's cool. In the pause menu. So that's his standard. I kind of like that. That looks good. Oh boy, that looks like a medical robe or something. Oh, that's cool. I don't like that though. Alright, I'm always like a little unsure about changing clothes on a character because like that's what Cal looks like to me, because, and not even just because I've been playing with him as him for a while, but because like that's how he looks in all the marketing and all the trailers and all that stuff. Like, so it's like to give him like a different shirt feels like a little weird to me a little bit. But I mean, I kind of feel that way about all games that have like customization options like that. Like usually an artist has taken the time to make sure the standard look is the coolest and best look, and I kind of want to keep that, you know. Emergent OS Andrew Reiner's co-host raised from Minnesota. Yeah, I'm aware. And Reiner was forced to defend Death Stranding against overwhelming negative tirade of his co-host. It was intense. I'd be curious to listen to that. Death Stranding is one of those games that, like, if you don't like it, I get it. Like,
they're watching us, BD.
I totally understand. But like, man, it's working for me, you know. Is it dead?
Doing okay back there, BD1?
Oh, I'm out of things. Okay. Oh boy, I have like 0 health and no stims. It's always Clarky. Hey Kyle, for time chatting on the stream. I have to say you're a great part of Oh, I'm a great part of Minimax. Oh, thank you. I didn't mean to read a compliment of me out loud to myself, but thank you. I really appreciate it. It's always Clarky. Who's shooting at me? Oh boy. Oh no! I didn't know it was gonna explode. I'm so used to hitting R1 to scan. That was a shortcut now, right? Okay. Well, that's good. Oh, am I not supposed to? Okay, that's what it's saying. Jump up. Boy, skill point acquired. Gosh. This is intense. Look how much health I have. Jeez. Okay. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Oh, okay. Hot thought, says Dr. Big. Death Stranding is my top 5 favorite games ever. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's crazy, man. It's a bold thing to say. It's only been out for like a month or so. Yeah, I wouldn't. I think it's in my top 10 of this year. Which is nice. I really want to finish it. But it's definitely, it's one of those games that, like, if you play the first few hours,
All squads on red alert.
like, you get it. Like, it's not like it's gonna suddenly,
The commander was killed by a lightsaber. This needs power.
it's not like it's suddenly gonna change your mind. Like, later, like, playing the game more isn't gonna make you suddenly have this revelation of, like, oh, wait, I actually like this. But, like, it definitely grows and expands and gets more interesting as you move along, which is very cool. And the game gets, like, easier too, you know, because it's very tough at the beginning, because you're like, man, I'm just having a hard time moving. Like, this is the game. I can barely walk from point A to point B. But then, like, once you hit chapter 3 and sort of on, you're kind of like, everything just goes a lot smoother, and it's really exciting to get like upgrades, like, you know, being able to walk easier, which is a weird thing. It's just a game that made me feel a way I haven't felt in a while since Dr. Big 13. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Okay, so this thing needs power. So I need to bring that over here. I was hoping to get a tip from BD1. I don't want to, like, backtrack here. Is there, like, an entrance I didn't see or something? I guess I could go and meditate. Wait, can I actually? Because I have that shortcut now there to get back up here pretty easily. But I don't think I can get back to my meditation point, can I? Alright, let's see. So I can't go down there, right? That's death. Can't climb up there. This needs power to slide over here so I can zip line across. So how do I get you power? It would be nice to meditate. Let's see. So this is a... Right? That is a shortcut now, right? Okay. Can I go back to that meditation point is the question. Because it's like up. I had to jump down. Yeah, see, I don't think I can get up there now. Unless...
See him? Empire isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
Oh. This is new. It's actually pretty well lit, all things considered. Oh, it's a skeleton.
This tunnel flooded suddenly. What could have caused such a thing?
Drowned. Hey, howdy, hey, Flamin' Queso. Thanks for tuning in.
Something smells like old oil.
Old oil.
Sorry, buddy, not you. It's this water.
Is this
There's one way to do it.
There we go. Okay, cool. And I have a thing. So let's rest here first. Okay. Yep. Skill tree. What do we have? I kind of want to go for the healthy stuff. Better. Cal regains more force. Holding push. Oh, I can force push. Okay, I gotta remember that I can do that. Maximum life increased. Cal automatically deflects blaster bolts. Yeah, that's boring, but it's gotta be done, man. Been close to dying a lot. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's where I came from, right?
He was killed by a cave-in. Imperial excavation is making these tunnels unstable.
Boop. The remains of a stormtrooper killed.
What'd you find?
Is this a door I can open? Do the old slicing up the door with my lightsaber trick? No? Is this a slide? I like these slides. It doesn't feel very Star Warsy, but it's fun. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Oh boy. thing I remembered, force push. The range on that thing is not what I thought it would be. Ouch! Go. Is there anything over here? There's like 2 ways. Oh, wait, that's not where I came from, is it? No, I came from. Man, this is crazy under here. I came from that slide, right? Okay. Anything fun up here? A exploded stormtrooper.
Oh. I'm under an Imperial dig site.
Oh.
They got a lot further than we thought.
I didn't mean to.
We can't worry
do
about
that.
that now. The Empire's identified you as the Jedi from Braca. They're searching for the man.
Did Cork shave his beard? I had no
Did you move
idea.
the Mantis?
It's too risky to start.
Oh, is oh, you guys are talking about his watching the
their attention immediately.
younger
I'll be
versions
back
of
as
Cork.
fast as I can.
I didn't mean to like. I wanted to keep going explore. Yeah, flaming queso. No. In old videos, yeah. Get some running in. Let's see. Is this a shortcut? Shortcut unlocked. Alright, where am I? Is this like the beginning of the... Yeah, there's the ship there. Yeah, I'm not quite ready to leave
Don't
yet.
fall behind, BD1.
That's cool. I like that. Ah! Jumped too soon. Kyle, how's your Thanksgiving? Hold on, I'm busy. I can't answer right now. Let's see. Okay, here we go. See, I want to explore. Okay, so I went over here. Okay, so that was the elevator, right? I should call that back just to have it ready to go. Did I not? Okay. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. How's your Thanksgiving? Did you cook the turkey? Asked Flaming Queso. I did. I cooked the turkey, and I feel like it came out really well this year. Like the best turkey I've made. Period. Ouch. God, why is that such a useless ability outside of like...
You still back there?
Like I feel like I do that a lot. Like the dash, and I'm not getting anything for it. Hey, Gal's got Moxie. Howdy. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh my gosh, my cats are arguing with each other behind me. I don't even know where they are.
You can't match us. He's dodging fast. Come on, hit him. He's mine.
Yeah, I got kind of overpowered there. That was a bummer. Kind of didn't know what I was getting into. Chris Kokon. I talked about it earlier. I put out a tweet, but I think I'm having a good time playing Fallen Order, and I want to keep playing it. But I was thinking of maybe for the stream, I might do a playthrough of Shadows of the Empire, just because it's like, I don't know, I kind of like playing older games on here, and well, that was my fault. Boy, keep messing this up. Oh my god. Alright, let's... There we go. I don't know what was going on with me there. Alright. There we go. Alright, is that guy still up and running?
Right on target.
Hurry!
That was embarrassing. I did a bad job. Gosh, I can't believe I've already used a thing already. Okay, at least I finally hit that thing. There we go. That one went a lot better, at least. I do kind of like that, that encounter. Like, if you do it well, it is like really super satisfying and cool. But you can mess it up bad, you know.
Enemy closing in. Touch yourself.
All right, let's see.
Help!
So is this like a Sekiro situation where I need to like... Oh no, I pressed the wrong button! Holy crap. Okay. Did I do that combo? Okay, I did do that, alright.
Oh?
That went badly. This is all just bonus stuff?
What was in there?
Oh, BD1 skin. Lightsaber material. What do we got here? That's...
That's an excellent find.
Skill point acquired.
It will need my personal evaluation.
Is this another shortcut? Where am I? I don't know where I am. I think I know where I am. Rest. Okay. We got a skill point. Alright, let's see what we got. I opened up over... So this is all... Cal automatically deflects blaster bolts while he's sprinting or wall running. That's neat. That needs 2. Is this one? Maximum force increased. Okay, those are 2s. Okay. It's holding slow. Okay. More force for defeating an enemy. Probably do this one. I need to lean on these force powers more. I feel like I'm not using them enough. Kyle, you guys should force Ben to do the Sephiroth boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. He might actually think that's cool. Like, he would be awful at it, and he would lose. I would lose. Everyone. That's a hard boss fight, but I think he would think it's cool, you know? Because it is cool. So this is... Oh, hello. Thought I got out of the way there. You don't need that arm. Who needs an arm anyway? Huh? Is there anything cool up here? A little scanny point. Do I get experience for these, or is it just story stuff? So big blue guy was just living in here, I guess.
An Imperial officer was trying to hide a relic down here. There was a cave-in. She became trapped and never escaped.
Okay. Can I... Oh, I can make that jump, right? Yeah. There we go. Okay, I think I know where I am now, at least. Okay. Good job, us. And close quarters with these guys is really rough. Oh, man. Jeez. No! There we go.
I'm pretty hurt.
No kidding.
Good timing.
Okay. I now know where I am. I don't think I can make that jump. Let's slow those suckers down, though. Oh, it's a wall run! Crap. Yeah, I should use the map more. That's a good point. You're absolutely right about that. There we go.
Maybe we should go take a look. He's blocking. Stay down. He's moving. I want to die here.
Oh boy, I miss a lot of those counters. Okay. It's me using the map more, by the way. Okay, let's see. So, did I get... I mean, I feel like I got everything I can get in here. I can't get that red part yet. Level 1. Where do you go? Find out, I guess. Flaming Queso, I saw Frozen 2 yesterday, and I have to say it's a lot better than the first. I love the focus on fantasy. I think I still like the original more. The thing that I like about the original so much is just the, how it focuses on, like, familial love as opposed to romantic love. Like, I feel like it doesn't get a lot of credit for that, necessarily. Like, that, like, it was, a lot of the original Frozen was Disney sort of, like, looking at themselves in the mirror and being like, you know, what are these films supposed to be about? What should we be focusing on? And, like... I really like not Hans, but the villain. Like, I think that was well executed. Like, people look at it now and they're like, well, yeah, I mean, what a big twist, you know? Like, the twist has lost its sort of charm, but
I need some med speed one.
my first viewing of it, I thought they really nailed it. My thing about Frozen 2 is, like, I wanted the world to be expanded, like, almost like a Star, New Hope to Empire Strikes Back sort of growth of the world, and they ultimately just kind of go next door, which is a little underwhelming. But that's not to say I didn't like the movie. I did enjoy it. I think I still just like the first one more. All right, so I'm trying to get back to my ship. I guess I should just go... I should go back down. This is kind of boring, but it is what it is. Can I not go back down? Did I just totally screw myself? No. Alright, this works too. It's actually better than taking the elevator down, so... We all win. pretty long range on that, turns out. Okay, so did I get everything? Yeah, because I can't hit those ropes yet. Thinking about taking my Gal's Got Moxie, taking the kids to Frozen 2 for her first in-theater movie. Yeah, it's a good one. There's some sad stuff that happens in it, but it all ends happily. I love animated movies, so I was really eager to have my kids start going to the movies with me. So I took her to see Lego Movie when she was like 2, which was or maybe 3. It was young. It was very young. But we basically went to a super early showing in like the middle of the week. We went on like a Tuesday at like 11 a.m. after the movie had been out for a while. And it worked out well. It ultimately was like, it was an empty theater and it was good. And I got to see Lego Movie, so I was happy.
Let's go, BD1.
That, man. It's still like, I don't know. I guess I just need to not rely on, or use that, I keep trying to use the launch, that move right there, but it's like, I'm too close, and then I just miss it. I just totally whiff it, and it's like, okay.
Cal, we've got a walker firing on us, and our weapons are down.
Is that him? Tell him he better get his butt.
Hold on, I'm on my way.
Okay. Can I block those back? I thought for sure that would be Oh, I'm out of... Oh, boy. Emergent OS games have spoiled me. Given that movies are not interactive, I feel completely unsympathetic to their story when watching on the computer. I love mixing and matching storylines and playing with various scenes out of intended order. That's so funny, man. I mean, I actually think the lack of agency makes it a much more compelling story. Like, that's how it functions for me. Like, I will always get more out of a book or a movie or something, or a TV show. Like, I'll always get way more out of in terms of storytelling, like, from that than I will a story where I get to make my own choices. Like, I just, like, giving me the choice, like, sort of degrades the story to me. Like, it's interesting and it's good for, like, making me feel like I'm part of the world, but, like, when I have a choice, it feels like I can go one way or the other. I think about the other option, but, like, I would, in terms of, like, seeing what someone else is going through, I want to see the choices they make. Like, I don't want my choices to influence sort of the story that they're going through, you know. But yeah, it's just all personal preference ultimately, and like, and what you sort of take away from things. Do I have any force powers? Okay. Get in there. Ow!
Throw it.
Okay, that is hitting him. Oh! Dang it. I thought maybe I could still do it. I need to get some force powers back. They said it's fun. It's interesting. When we were there on the cover story trip for Fallen Order, they said they experimented with letting Force just regenerate over time, But like what ended up happening is players were just like would stay back and wait for their force abilities to regenerate before they would go into battle, and they wanted to keep it more active. Yeah. Take that. Sorry, bud. I know you're just a pilot, but... Flaming Queso, you've been watching The Mandalorian, Kyle. I still have not started The Mandalorian. I have been watching Watchmen, and I absolutely adore Watchmen. That show is so good. It just keeps getting better. I was kind of like, man, how are they gonna beat the last week's episode? And then this week's episode was like, wow, man, I want to see what happens next. This is crazy.
Nice work out there, kid. Hey, you got some real moves on you.
Thanks,
Just tell me
Grease.
that this visit wasn't for nothing.
I found the tomb of a Zepho sage. They definitely used the Force.
An advanced civilization of Force wielders who mysteriously vanished. No wonder Master Cordova became so obsessed with them. What else did you find?
Before they disappeared, the Zepho journeyed to the planet Kashyyyk.
Oh,
Cordova had a Wookiee friend named Tarful. Maybe we can find him.
Sheik, look, things are really bad down there. The Empire's muscling in on those Wookiees big time.
Then we better get ready for a fight.
Man, Cal's is like, he's ready to go. He's excited.
I think this lifestyle suits you. Fighting that walker seems to have made you more confident. So, how are you holding up?
And with the Force?
Yes, with the Force. I know you said it could be overwhelming.
Haven't gotten myself killed yet.
Wow.
Rather not talk about it.
Yeah, well, I understand. More than you realize.
Why'd you choose to stop using the Force?
When the Purge started, and our clone troops turned against us, my Padawan and I took several younglings and we went into hiding. But we didn't last long. Imperial Patrol was about to discover our location, so I tried to lure them away from my Padawan Trilla. She stayed behind with the younglings, but they caught me. And they tortured me. They wanted to know about the others and how many were left, but mostly they wanted to know about Cordova and where he went.
But you escaped.
It was a prison riot. I saw my opportunity and I took it. But they almost broke me. And I am not the same as I was, Cal.
Your Padawan. Did she survive?
No.
No.
But that's why we can't give up. We can't let the sacrifice of those closest to us be for nothing. Please, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
Okay.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm great. Just enjoying some peace and quiet.
So we're going to Kashyyyk, I guess, right?
Cordova had supplies hidden all over Bogano. Could be worth a trip back to explore.
Bogano, Zepho, Dathomir. I mean, let's go to Kashyyyk, I guess, right?
Grease, have you ever thought of redecorating?
The Mantis? Why would I?
Wouldn't hurt to throw some art on the walls. Something new to look at.
Since when do you care about art?
I've always liked it. When I was
Mergen, what do you
I
think
used to
about
pour through
not
every
explicit
piece I
game
could find.
choices? Not
Jedi
the ones
art.
developers authored explicitly,
Did you
but the
critique
ones you
them
make
too?
by directing
I
the game's
admired
dynamics, embedded versus
I became a
emergent
seeker,
gameplay in terms
I got
of
to
war
see
inspectors,
So
shared
many
authorship, and
different
Clint
cultures in
Hawkins'
the
unified player
galaxy, and
agency.
each
Sorry
one
for
had
the
their
mouthful
own
question.
unique ways of art. It was breathtaking.
Yeah, it is a big question. I mean, I think it's like interesting, but it's not really narrative. It's all sort of just lets you feel like you're sort of part of the world and things can happen based on your input, and which is cool, and it makes the world feel more alive, you know. But it's different than narrative to me, where it's like characters are making choices and plot developments are occurring and that kind of thing. Like they feel like two different things to me, which I don't know if that was necessarily your question, but look that there's okay. So if I'm basically gonna go until once I sit down in that seat, we're going to arrive, basically, right? That's cool. I want to look at my lightsaber mods, because I've collected a lot of them, but I really haven't done anything with it. What color do I have? Just blue and green? Let's go back to blue. Emitter. Ugh. I don't like either of those. Switch. That was cool. Sleeve. I want something that looks comfortable to hold. Like that. That looks comfortable to hold, right? Material. Gold, Durasteel. Osmiridium. There we go. Cool. Emergent, thank you for answering. I'm sorry for bringing this up. I always value your opinions. Well, I'm laughing because, like, why would you apologize for that? We're talking about video games. We're playing video games. You don't have to apologize for that. It's all good discussion that I sort of feel like I'm having with myself sometimes. So I appreciate the prompts for sure. Chris Kokon, I love Watchmen. My only fear is that they're able to stick the landing in these next 2 episodes. That's a lot to wrap up. It is.
Tell me we're not running
for
that
sure.
blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I break the Mantis'
I think there will be some hanging threads for future seasons.
And act like we belong.
Just like Braca.
I'd like to see Night Owl in a future season. I don't think he's gonna.
I don't need another.
I don't think he's going to appear
Please keep your eye on the scanner. Please.
in this season. That would be a weird late game twist, I guess you could say. And you can find information about what Night Owl is up to. I mean, he's in prison basically.
I don't see anything.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
I'm betting the next episode of Watchmen will focus almost entirely on sort of what we learned at the end of the last episode, and then the final episode will be a lot more sort of wrapping up things, you know.
That doesn't look good.
The Empire is devouring Kashyyyk for its natural resources. Wookiees have been enslaved or displaced.
That's cool. Look at that tree.
That was a close one, kid. Aren't you supposed to be watching the monitors?
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with them.
Awful could be anywhere, like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
For no freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
Right, if you're jumping, you better do it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD?
So this is interesting because this, like, starting right now, is the first thing we saw of Fallen Order when we went on the cover trip. Like, this was like the first thing they showed us. This was before the big E3 reveal and everything, and I was so immediately on board at this point with that. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Just like swimming up to these giant AT-ATs, like walking through the air as like TIE fighters are exploding around. I was like, this is great. And then, like,
That was close.
the E3 demo that they showed actually skipped this whole part. So they showed like an E3 demo that had, you know, a lot of gameplay, which was cool. And then a few days later, they released a full trailer that showed this opening part. And I was just like, what are you guys doing? Like, this is like, this should be the E3 demo right here, just showing swimming up to these AT-ATs, because this is so impactful and like makes you think of like Shadow of the Colossus and stuff. I don't know. I love this whole bit right here, climbing up the legs. It's very cool. I still haven't seen anything brand new based on, like, compared to like what I saw during the cover trip, because even the last level.
Now where?
Well, I guess the opening of the game I didn't see, so that, you know, I take that back. That was brand new. But these last two levels, I had seen.
Let's finish this.
I love
Guess we keep going.
the stuff hanging off the edges and stuff. The foliage and the grass. It just looks cool. Turns out a lot of stuff in Star Wars just looks really cool. I don't know if you guys do this.
Let's climb to the top.
Speeder bikes, that's cool.
There's no pulse. Your turn to report fatality.
Didn't they change this section since the cover story? I think I remember Leo saying Respawn tinkered with how interactive this part should be.
We've got confirmed
Yeah, I think so. It's just like a million little things. You know, they're always like changing this stuff.
The
You know?
Jedi! So the run! Don't let him do that again. Come on, hit him!
I think they had just regular stormtroopers in here initially. Boy.
Skim here. On the mend.
Reading a new ship on scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents. Keep us steady.
It actually worked.
Here we go.
Report, what's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
Shut that guy up.
207. Stand down or we won't...
Let's do this. So those are the blasters. Whoops.
What's BD doing there? This is great. It's awesome. Was that a rebel guy here?
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought an AT-AT to the table. Who are you?
Someone making the Empire angry. We're advancing on the Imp landing pad up ahead. I wouldn't mind fire support.
Copy that. Let's make him even angrier.
I going the right way here? Just walking straight forward?
They won't be using that anytime soon.
Okay. I was wondering if I was gonna be able to step up to the like. There we
More
go.
troopers ahead.
There we go. Oh, there's one more. You guys need to take some cover. What are you doing? Woo! Am I still? Come on. Those are the bad guys. Those are the bad guys, right? I'm not blowing up Saw Gerrera's ship or anything, am I? Come
It's
on.
headed for us. Can you do anything? Hold on!
Oh man, Emergent. Kick out. What is the most drastically changed game from its preview build you have ever seen? Man, I'd have to think about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything off the top of my head. Because it's usually like just a ton of like little tiny changes. Like lots of changes, but they're kind of small, you know?
Yeah, I'm okay. You alright? No, we are not doing that again.
I don't know, why not?
You just wrecked
Seemed
a
like it was pretty
perfectly
easy.
good walker. Got a name?
Cal Kestis,
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
looking for somebody. What are you doing here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines. Hey! So, who are you looking for?
Squiddo Willow, RE4
Local
comes to
chief
mind, but
named
don't think
Tarkin.
Kyle was at GI back then. That's right. No, that was
Possible is
before my
impossible
time.
to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter, a symbol of the Wookiee resistance, striking at the Empire from the Shadowlands.
Seer? Grease? This is Saul.
How you doing?
What do you want with Toph?
Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Not all of them.
Get that off a corpse?
My master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla fighters.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact Tarful.
It's possible.
Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. The Mantis works wonders. I mean, it's a great ship, excellent pilot, but it is not built for close support.
We'll stay here and monitor Imperial transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Appreciate it. My lieutenants and I will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us when you're ready. Go, go.
Uh-oh. Is that a skill point? So is, should I, if I want to go...
Glad you're all right.
Yeah, good to see you too. This place is a dump.
Your plan worked. And now you want to follow Saul?
He seems trustworthy.
You don't like that idea?
I'm concerned you're jumping from one risk to the next.
Wait, what? I fly my ship in the middle of a battlefield, and now we're talking about risks?
Why didn't you stop me?
My job is to guide you on your path, not choose it for you. So here's my advice. The Empire's overtaken hundreds of worlds. There's a reason Saw chose Kashyyyk. Saw's goals may not be the same as ours. We should be careful.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, this is actually a good time to end it before we get all up in some new stuff. I'm gonna do some meditating real quick. It's kind of a long walk to get back here. Alright, what we got here? Don't use slow a lot, maximum force increased. What was this one? Oh yeah, automatic deflection. Guess I'll go with this one, just to kind of do the baseline things now that, like, none of these abilities are super exciting to me. Like holding push longer. Max force increased. Cool. Alright, well, thanks everyone for tuning in as always. I really appreciate it. I have the Star Wars, I have that poll up on my, I tweeted a poll out about continuing with this or playing Shadows of the Empire. It seems it was pretty split last time I checked on it. I'm always hopeful that stuff's gonna lean hard one way or the other. Yeah, now I don't know what to do. Like, I keep playing this. Maybe I play some Shadows of the Empire. The Shadows of the Empire is fun because I'll play the PC version that has all these pre-rendered cutscenes that weren't in the N64 version. And, I mean, you know, we'll see how Fallen Order, where Fallen Order lands. But, I mean, I considered
Did you say Zepho?
Shadows of the Empire my favorite Star Wars game, for sure. I love that game.
Yeah, I've been.
I did a big classic on it for Game Informer. I interviewed the director and stuff like that.
The Wookiees, we have a chance.
Oh, we gotta see what they're saying.
Thank you for standing with us.
Your thanks, Mariana. Oh, you're welcome, Mariana. Your thanks. What the hell's wrong with me? Oh my god. Cool. Alright, well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I will see you... You know, I might stream tomorrow, actually, because I got kind of a weird day. Because I won't be able to do min-max stuff tomorrow. Because my wife has some doctor's appointments I gotta help her out with. But I might be able to stream. But anyway, thanks everybody. See you soon.